Hi, everyone. My name is Jenna Haley. I'm an associate consultant with Spirit Consulting. And today we're going to be talking about a trend that we've been seeing on LinkedIn of Gen-Zers bringing in their parents to interviews. Our team at Spirit Consulting recently came across this trend from an online article published by Resume Templates. Now, when I first read this article, I have to say I was very surprised at this. This isn't something that's been done in previous generations. Previous generations may have relied on their parents, but they've never gone as far as to bring them into the interview, and certainly not to answer questions on behalf of themselves. So I think the main difference here is that we've been seeing our newest generation facing a different landscape than generations before. And what's kind of resulting in this is that a lot of Gen Zers are actually bringing their parents to interviews, whether that means they're bringing them to the office and they're waiting in the car, waiting in the lobby, or some have even gone as far as to bring the parents into the interviews themselves and answer some questions. So I would urge individuals not to bring parents into the interviews. In this different landscape, we all know more jobs are coming out. LinkedIn's very popular, Indeed's very popular, but for entry-level jobs, we're often seeing over 500 plus applications. So instead of bringing your parents into the interview itself, I would urge you to connect with your parents, learn from your parents, check into their network, see if your parents can introduce other professionals in their network to you, and leverage that to get the job instead of leveraging your parents in the interview itself. One question that comes to mind after reading this article is thinking about how this trend may impact Gen Zers moving forward as they continue in their professional careers and eventually themselves start landing C-suite level positions. Ultimately, I think there's a lot of different avenues that this trend can take and this generation can bring. I do like the fact that Gen Z has been an advocate for so many different types of work-life balance or their own views on what work should be, as I think in order for any organization to grow, it's important to bring in different cultures and different perspectives. That way, when you have those different views, you're able to bounce more ideas off of each other and continue to grow for the overall of the organization. So as an organization that focuses on executive level recruitment and C-suite positions, we haven't seen this trend in our day-to-day work, but where we could potentially see this trend is the fact that we have a robust internship program. So recently we did hire our newest intern. If any of the interns did bring their parents into our online Zoom interviews, it would ultimately hinder their success of landing the job, just because I'd want to make sure that my intern is responsible, dependable, and can communicate on their own. And having someone speak up for them would hinder their professional development, as well as also make me worry about their own dependability. Since it is such a competitive market, as an individual who may be currently in college, if you are seeing this video, I 100% urge you to try to get an internship while you're in college, whether that be through the school, over the summer, any type of work experience. Is that something that any entry-level hiring manager is going to be looking for, because it speaks to your responsibility? Some other things that could also be successful for you in terms of when you're applying to jobs is being able to communicate your past achievements properly, as well as having other examples of responsibilities that you've taken on. So while it's still important to excel in school and get good grades, it's also important to be involved. So whether that be running a club, focusing on professional development, belonging to a professional development association, or any of the above there, that's going to show your responsibility, your dependability, as well as your collaboration with others and your ability to work together in a team in order to achieve projects. Overall, as a faith-based organization, we do believe in the 10 Commandments. Now, the fifth commandment does say, honor your father and your mother. However, the best way to honor your father and your mother is to be able to take the tools that they've given you and bring that confidence into an interview, successfully land the job, and make your parents proud. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to our take on the newest trend that we're seeing in the workplace. For more thought-provoking articles and takes from an executive recruiting, check out our website, as we have a lot of different thought leadership articles, as well as follow our LinkedIn page to learn more and also be able to apply to other jobs that we are currently hosting.